You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who's down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who down with LCS?
Good morning. How's it going, everyone? Let's see if we've got anybody in the chat joining us this early Saturday morning. Doesn't look like we've got anybody yet, so we will hang out for a little while. We've got a lot of stuff to get to. Well, the usual stuff. We're going to do some shout outs. We've got update on the Comic Book Community Awards, and then we've got some books to give away. So well, we've got somebody. Good morning, Jimmy. Thanks for joining me early morning here on a Saturday. Yeah, just going to give it a minute or two and see if anybody else joins us. We've got, like I said, some shout outs and giveaway to do and update on the Comic Book Community Awards. So, Jimmy, yeah, I don't know if you are, I know I recently subbed you up. If you're not aware of the Comic Book Community Awards, definitely check out some of the links below and get your votes in if you haven't voted yet for. We have 55 finalists in over 11 categories, so you get to select, who you think is the best in each of those categories. So definitely check that out if you haven't. Yeah, we'll probably get into the shout outs shortly. I am, my goal is really to do this every Saturday morning. It seems to be a good time for me so that I can get on with my day, and I'm not actually in conflict with anybody else. I don't think that's live streaming at this point, so it's a good spot for me in the morning. So but yeah, I want to, all of the links and everything are down below in the description. But we'll start with a few of the shout outs. So a kind of a mixed group of channels, some that have very low subscriber counts, and then one or two that are higher, but I just want to make sure they're on your radar because they produce really good content. So the first one up is Nosfeast. He does a lot of unboxings. He's doing a lot of buying locally in some LCSs and eBay and picking up some runs of some older comics that he's looking to read. So definitely check him out. He's it's interesting. It's always interesting to see as a collector, what other people are picking up. So definitely check out his channel. Next one up, and I think I've mentioned him before, Low Budget Comics and Things. He does a bunch of hauls. He's always dollar bin hunting. He's at the library picking up stuff to read. He's doing a series of shout outs. He's got like 5 or 6 videos out, highlighting other channels in the community. So, and I find that always great to watch those videos because you discover new channels. So definitely check his out. Good morning, Jerry. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Yeah, I was just going through some shout outs. All the links are down below. So I was just talking about Low Budget Comics and Things. I know some of these channels are on everybody's radar, but, just like to promote them more. So try to hopefully get some people to check their channels out. Here's one that's under 100 subscribers, Zach's Collections. He does, and he's been doing like a series of things related around Halloween, sharing some of his favorite horror movies and Halloween related, collectibles and content. So you definitely want to check him out. He's been very supportive of my channel, watching my videos and, commenting and liking. So definitely check out Zach's Collections. All of the links are down below. Good morning, Comic Journey. How are you? I still got to watch your latest comic collecting journey video, or no, collecting comics today. I was about halfway through that, so need to check that out. Thanks, Jimmy. Yeah, thanks for subbing everybody up. Yeah, whatever, we're all inclusive here at LCS. We, no discrimination happening here. So let's see. I think I have one or two more shout outs on the list. Comic collector Geek. Now, this is a bigger channel. He's got over 1,000 subs, but he has, and if you haven't seen him, he's got an incredible comic room. I mean, he has, and he actually did a tour probably of that room about a month or so ago, and his collection is amazing. He's got hundreds and hundreds of slabs. So you definitely need to check him out. He's buying new slabs all of the time. So definitely check out his channel. He has got just a massive slab collection. He's got it displayed in a room. It's like sealing the floor of slabs. And, these are some high priced, silver, golden, silver age slabs. You definitely need to check out Comic Collector Geek. He's got some, like I said, it's just, when you watch his videos, you're just amazed at the books that he has in the background. One other channel I wanted to mention was Promiscuous Time Traveler, and I actually linked his Instagram account down below. He obviously has a YouTube channel as well. You see him in a lot of the community live chats, but definitely check him out. But on his Instagram, he has a Google Doc. He's got a link to a Google Doc where he's collecting channels, YouTube, comic book YouTube channels, and he's linking it so that everybody has a document to be able to find other channels. So if your channel isn't on there, go ahead and add it, but also check out that document, because I've found a number of other channels in that list that were not on my radar. So it's just an idea of being able to support the community and subbing up other, channels in our community. So it's a great idea. So definitely check out his Instagram, and then you can check out his YouTube channel as well. He does some late night streams. He's in the West Coast, so he'll do some late night streams, and then he deletes them, or he doesn't make them available. So unless you catch it live, you're not, you're not able to see it. You can't catch the replay. But he does some, some late night talk, talking about, comic books and I think life in general, right? Sometimes. So definitely check him out. It is, and that, like I said, in the Google Doc, I really think it's a great idea to support the community. The other thing so that's it. I think that's all I had on let me just make sure I got everybody. Yep. So that's all the shout outs this week, but everything is linked below. So definitely check them out. I'm sure, I know, Comic Journey and Jerry are familiar with a lot of these channels that are here, but, definitely check them out if you haven't subbed them up. I wanted to provide an update on the Comic Book Community Awards. We are 3 weeks away from finalist voting closing. So if you haven't voted, please, do that. And also, just tell anybody else, I have an Instagram account for the Comic Book Community Awards that I'm posting pretty much every day. So if you guys can follow that and share that out, so hopefully we can, continue to get votes coming in. Last check, we were about a little bit over 480 submissions of application, of finalist ballots. And so you have to figure there's 10, 11 different categories on that ballot. So we have well over, it's, over 5,000 total votes that have come in because of the 11 categories. But yeah, we need to, I really want to push that further. So definitely, we want to spread the word. There's 3 weeks left. Try to get the word out. I'd love to have, well over, 500-600 ballots that have come in. We got Simon joining us this morning. I'm not really sure what he's doing late night, that he's licking things, but okay. Simon, thanks for jumping in. I know this is usually the time that you're, heading off to bed. So just running through some shout outs and comic book community award updates. I have the links down below for both the awards, where to vote, and the Instagram account that, like I said, I'm posting updates and trying to get the word out to vote. So, if you haven't followed that Instagram account for the Comic Book Community Awards, please do. And we will, if you could share the post and just trying to get the word out. So that is always, helpful. Yeah, I don't know if that's such a good idea with a global pandemic going on, but I understand sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But so 3 weeks today marks the 3 weeks. 3 weeks left. We are closing the finalist voting for CBC Awards on November 13th. So definitely help spread the word. I'm sure everybody that's with me this morning has voted, so I appreciate that. But definitely check that out. Check out the Instagram account and help get the word out. So yeah, thanks, Jimmy. Yep, all about just supporting one another, right? That's how work together. Good morning, sleeping. Thanks for joining. You is there an NFT drop this morning? Yeah, well, I guess if you are just licking random things, it is probably a good idea to make sure you're up on your shots and your dare I say vaccine. But yeah, 10 a.m. All right, what's dropping today? We got a good collectible. I actually finally just got my voucher code for my free DC NFTs. I picked up. I think there was a common Wonder Woman NFT, and then a common. If you shared it on Twitter, you got another one. I think I picked up a Harley Quinn zombie one, but both were common. But still, hey, free NFT, why not, right? Oh, Croc Loki, huh? That's interesting. What is the so I'm pretty clear on the comic book prices. Comics have, at least on the VV app, have all been $6.99 when the new comics drop. Do the prices vary on the collectibles, like the statues? Are there different different costs for the different collectible statues? Is really the main thing. I know they did some James Bond posters recently, and they were a little bit more expensive than $6.99. So interesting to know. Yeah, Simon's, I think he's close to 800, but yeah, he's been kind of at that mark, in the 700-800 range for a while. So yeah, we should try to make a push for him, because he's got a great channel. Yeah, no, as far as I know from the DC NFT, it's really just that little spinning disc. It is pretty cool to see it, that little spinning disc. But the Marvel comics in VV NFTs, they actually, it's an actual like digital comic book. You can actually go through and read read the comic book on the app. So it's a little bit different. It's interesting to see the different approaches that they're taking. Thanks, Jimmy. Yeah, he's got a great channel. He does a lot of comic book hauls, but the last couple of weeks he's been really focused on the digital side, the NFTs. So definitely check out his channel. Yeah, they vary. That's what I thought when I was kind of looking through the app and looking at the the different statue collectibles. It looked like it was a varied price. So is it the same on those collectibles? Like when they drop and you purchase them, it's a random draw. You could get a rare or a common, rare, ultra rare. Is it just a luck of the draw when you buy them? Yeah, his NFT stuff is great because it's such there's not a lot of information out there about it, right? It's all new, and certainly in the it kind of started around art, and now it's gone into the collectible world. So it's definitely interesting to have. Okay, so you can actually select which version you want, unlike the comic books where you just get the random draw. I didn't realize that. It could be because I simply just haven't purchased any NFTs. Yeah, no, I agree. The floppy disk it's pretty interesting, and there's different versions. I guess the different if it's common or rare or super rare, there's different like icons that the comics or the description sits on. I think there was like a hard drive or things like that. So it's interesting to see the way DC does some different things. Yeah, I would think that VV would do that at some point with their comic rooms, because obviously they have it for the other collectibles where you can create a virtual room and have your statues and things displayed. So yeah, I would think that they would be doing something similar with the comic books. So okay, so it varies. Sometimes random, sometimes you can pick. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Like I said, I've been just really focused on just buying some of the comic books when I can at cover price, and just my plan is just to buy and hold right now. I know you've mentioned that the fees are a lot higher for selling comic books compared to the other collectibles, but I'm just kind of a buy and hold approach for these right now. I'm not spending a lot of money. $7, $6.99 for a book. When they drop, they've been dropping about like once a week or once every other week. So that's going to be my, yeah, he is. He's all over it. It's great because, like I said, there's not a lot of people, but there are a lot of people that are interested in, blockchain and, the different cryptocurrencies and how it ties in. So it's definitely an interesting, and it's great to have somebody in the community that we, enjoy watching to have, provide the information. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm just, I don't, to me, it seems like the price of a book, a physical book, a printed book that I would pick up. I'm really not spending that much money. And, I think I have 5 or 6 books. So I'm in what, $30, $40 at this point. I mean, I usually spend that at least once a week on the good morning, Saturday morning. Yep. Thanks for stopping in. Good morning, everyone. Just getting through the chat. Yeah, I guess that's true, right? Because I think that's, sometimes you have a little bit of knowledge about comic books or collecting, collectible items, and it could be really dangerous, right? Because I think we've heard the stories. People, when you run it, you look hunting for comics, yard sales, Craigslist, things like that. Everybody who has a very little bit of knowledge thinks that every comic is worth, $10,000, and they want to sell their books at a premium. But in reality, we know not every book has such high value, and especially if they're raw books and things like that. So yeah, sometimes a little bit of knowledge is dangerous. Yeah. No, there's no restrictions. So you sign up for the VV account, and with the comic books, though, they sell out. And I started probably 6 weeks or so ago. I purchased my first one, and that was a little easier. I mean, I was able to get a book, and they sold out probably within minutes. But the last one that dropped this week, I think it was Amazing Spider. Well, the one that I tried to buy, I missed. There was another drop yesterday. I think of another Spider-Man book, but Amazing Spider-Man 50, I tried to purchase this week. I got shut out, and it sold out within seconds. I mean, it was like 3 seconds of it dropping, going live, that it was sold out. So it definitely, I've seen a shift just in 6 weeks from the first book that I purchased to the last book where I couldn't even get a book. So it definitely seems like more people are jumping in. But yeah, you just download the app. I don't think, I mean, maybe Sleeping knows if there's any restrictions anywhere. I don't think so. I think it's worldwide. Anybody can purchase. I think what your comic journey, what you're thinking about maybe is sports gambling. We can't do that in New York, but we can buy NFTs. So I wouldn't do that. But yeah, don't buy comics with the rent or mortgage money or but like I said, my approach has been for $6.99, buying one, kind of buy and hold and see where it goes. That's been, been my approach so far. And like I said, I've spent maybe $40, I think 40, somewhere between $40 and $50. I think I have, $10 or $15 worth of credits or gems within the VV app. So, buy and hold, right? I'll sit on them and see what happens. I'm sure things will change and evolve, as in the next year or so with NFTs. And who knows, maybe I can buy your house that you're mortgaging with the money that I'm going to make. Yeah. I don't think we want to mortgage, spend responsibly. Wow. Yeah. I can never, I mean, I've talked about it before. It's one of the things that I try to talk about with collecting any type of collectibles or any type of investing, right? You need to be smart. You can't go into debt with it, right? It's the things that we are collecting are, they are not, they're wants. They're things we want, right? They're not needs, right? They're not food. They're not housing. They're not electric, things like that. So you really need to be careful. You can't, because it's so unknown where these things are going to go if you're going into debt to purchase things that don't have a guarantee. And really any collectible, there's really no guarantee, so you need to be careful. So yeah, it's interesting, I guess. Yeah, because they're dropping them at 11. Well, it's 11 a.m. Eastern for me, 8 p.m. Pacific. So that seems to be their drop for comic books. So yeah, I didn't even think about what time it would be, worldwide. So yeah, I don't. I hope you become an NFT billionaire. We'd all love to see that. I mean, that might, calm down your rants a little bit, maybe. So, having, billions of dollars in NFTs, maybe that, mellows you out a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah. Yeah. Right. People, made a lot of money fast and then lost a lot of money with, internet stocks. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, yeah, like I said, we're all inclusive here. We're not trying to single anybody out, but yeah, I mean, you have to be smart about it. And like, Sleeping's doing, look, he's putting a lot of research in, right? He's creating spreadsheets and cheat sheets to be able to understand, how the market is moving in the NFT world. So, you definitely have to do, some research. So, and that's what, like I said, that's why my approach has been just try to buy books at cover price and hold them. It's not a lot of money. Like I said, it's a $6.99 investment, a little bit more than a cost of a new book at, my local LCS. So I don't have an issue. Certainly I'm not, $6.99 is not going to make or break me at this point. So no, they don't. But maybe that's something you could pursue. I know you're a big, bag and board guy. So maybe that's something we should discuss offline. And maybe there's an opportunity there. Empire, thanks for coming in. If you Empire did some unboxings, right? You did some CGC unboxings this week, I think. I watch so many videos. Sometimes I get mixed up who's doing what, but I'm pretty sure he did a great unboxing. Some great modern covers. I think was it Iron Man 12, the Miles cover. So definitely need to check those videos out. So yeah, like I said, I think I ran through all of the shout outs, a quick update on the Comic Book Community Awards. Definitely check out my Instagram for that. Link is below so you guys can, help spread the word. I would appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody that's been following the channel, coming into these live streams. We're going to do a giveaway today as well. I initially had said the giveaway was going to be you had to subscribe or had to comment on a certain video, my giveaway video, and then have to be present in the live chat. But I'm going to do it differently. And we don't have a lot of people here this morning. We just lost a few people, but I'm going to do two things. I'm going to give away based on the comments in that previous video, and then I am going to give a video, something away to the folks in the live chat. So based on the live chat, you've got a really good chance because there's 3 people watching right now. So, but definitely 3 weeks left on the Comic Book Community Awards. So definitely, if you haven't voted, please vote. If you have voted, thank you. But if you can help get the word out, follow my Instagram account and, help spread the word. So good morning, One Shot. Thanks for coming in. All right. So yeah. Yep. So I've got some books to do and a giveaway. Like I said, I'm going to do two different things. I'm going to do the giveaway for people that commented on the video, and then we'll do one here in the live chat. So we're going to do that in a few minutes or so. Got a bunch of different books. Got one of the Spider-Man 75, the webhead cover. So a bunch of different books that we're going to give away. So yeah, giveaways are always good. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, One Shot. Thanks for the voting. But yeah, like I said, if anybody hasn't followed my Instagram account for the Comic Book Community Awards, it's down below. Please, help me spread the word. We're just under 500 total ballots that have been submitted. So I'm hoping that we can get well over 500. We're at the 3-week mark, 3 weeks left. It closes November 13th voting. So, yeah. So why don't we do, we will do, let me share my screen. And we will do the giveaway from the video. Let's see. We want to share this one. Yep. So hopefully you guys can see that. So let's see. So this was from the video that I had asked everybody to comment with hashtag Road to 350. So I appreciate everybody who did that. I'm well over, I think about 360 subs. So that's a really good number. I appreciate to be at 350 or above. So let's see who our winner is going to be. So this is for the commenting on the videos. Thomas Churchill. Don't know who Thomas is. Haven't seen him. But Thomas, you are the winner from the video. So please reach out to me on Instagram and send me over your information. And we will. I will get the books out to you. So I've got some of the books that I showed. I'm going to mix them up. And so I've got some other books that I haven't showed. But we'll, send out. So let's do something for, let me stop sharing and then I'll share and we'll do a, so guys, let me know let's do hashtag road to 400 in the comments. And then I will, you've got a 1 in 7 chance based on the gentlemen that are in the chat this morning. So, yeah, and I think that's, I remember being at work working at the time in the like mid 90s and with the crash, and there were a couple guys that I was working with that were getting ready to retire, and they were like panicking because of the money that they had lost in their investment accounts. But I reminded them, I'm like, look, guys, you still own all of those stocks. You just got to give it some time for it to come back. Maybe you can't retire right this second, but and it recovered, and a couple of years things were kind of back. So morning, War Machine, thanks for stopping in. Shop for Comics, morning, thanks for coming in. Yep. So we're going to do a giveaway here. So like I said, do hashtag Road to 400. Hopefully I'm getting you know, I'll be on my way to 400. I'm at 360 or something like that now. So yeah. Yeah, Simon, well, I can always send you the books. I'm okay sending it to you. You know, we gotta share the love internationally as well. So yeah, what was the big like online wasn't it pets.com, or what was the one with the puppet dog always commercials, right? There was a big thing, and then they blew up, right? They've gone away. So yeah, let's do the drawing for the guys in the folks in the giveaway. In the live chat. Let me get to that screen. No, we don't want it. That's Comics Journeys video that I was watching. We don't want to share that. Let me stop. I picked the wrong tab. See, Comic, I was watching your video. So let's go back. Share screen. Let's do the Chrome tab, and there we go. Got the right one now. So we will put in hashtag road, and move my microphone so I can see what I'm typing. Road to 400. So guys, just if you haven't, comment in there, hashtag road to 400, and we'll run the yes, Comic Journey does. I saw he had the short sleeve shirt on in that video. I think he was trying to show the guns there. He's been lifting a lot of comics, so I think he was trying to show them off. All right, so let's see what happened here. All right, let's hit the space bar. Let's go back. Road to 400. All right, so you got a 1 in 7 chance to win some books. Here we go. War Machine Punisher, thanks for stopping in. I got some books for you. Just hit me up on Instagram and send me over your address, and I'll get some books out to you. So yeah, we can let me show you here. Yep, see, Comic, I was only about 2-3 minutes in, and part of that was your intro, but yep, that's on my to-do list to watch that video today. So so congrats to both of the winners. Like I said, just hit me up on Instagram, and we will yeah, I think it's the first time you've been on my channel. I appreciate it. That's one of the things I need to do, and I haven't done on these the Saturday morning shows, is I got to share out. I'll do it next Saturday. I'll share out the link so that you guys, somebody, if you guys want to jump in and chat, we can do that. I'm trying to keep these two at least at no longer than an hour, so from 9 to 10, to just kind of keep it short. And but yeah, what I'll do is I'll share out the link next weekend. So if anybody wants to jump in and chat, and maybe Comic Journey, we can get your arms to come in and your voice to make a cameo on your first full appearance, just your cameo of your arm. So if anybody's interested in that, Comic Journey did make his arms. Comic Journey's arms made its cameo appearance on my channel today, and maybe next week we'll get the full first appearance. So, but yeah, no, I'm trying to. It looks like my there we go. The comments locked up on me. So yeah, no, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks for stopping in this morning. And yeah, I'm thinking that I'm going to be doing giveaways on the 50 mark. So I know a lot of people do it at the at the even 100 mark, 400, 500, 600. I think I'm going to be a little bit different. So I just did a 350 giveaway. I think I'll do my next giveaway at 450. and then 550, and hopefully the channel continues to grow, and I'll so every 100, but I'll be on the the middle, the 450, 550, 650 type thing. So showing off the arms here, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't think I can do that, right? Weekends are. I mean, for me, weekends are always. I'm running around, right? I'm catching up on stuff that I didn't do during the week. Stuff around the house. There's always something to do around the house. The to-do list never seems to get shorter. So, thanks, Simon. Thanks for stopping in, man. Have a good rest, and we'll see you in I'm sure we'll see you back on in 8 or 10 hours or so. So thanks for stopping in. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what well, you mentioned the word cameo. So I just went with it. Your arms made the cameo. And so, like I said, maybe, next Saturday, if you're available, you can come on and do the first full appearance. And then maybe the following Saturday, we could do like your backstory or origin. And we'll see what what kind of buzz that that generates in the community. So, but yeah, one of the things it's interesting because Comic Journey, when I hear your voice, it's very distinctive, and so I know it's you. Like I don't think you've shown your face yet, but your voice is very distinctive. And the same thing with Jerry the Jitterbug. I don't think he had showed his face until he was on Gary B's channel in the hot seat. So, but his voice, it's funny. You kind of get, attached to the voice, right? You recognize the voice as opposed to, seeing somebody's face. So maybe, maybe there's going to be a big reveal. Maybe that's something that we'll see in the future. So, yeah. So like I said, I know there's a few new people that jumped in. Check out I did some shout outs. Definitely check out those channels that are linked down below. Promiscuous Time Traveler has and his Instagram is linked there. He has a link to a Google Doc that he is collecting all comic book related channels on YouTube. So he's asking people to enter their own channel information and then follow if you'd like any of the other channels that are on the list. So just another great way to help spread the love within the community. So definitely check that out. His Instagram link's down below. He also has a YouTube channel, so check him out. And all of the shout outs, the information for the Comic Book Community Awards are down below. Got them scrolling down below here, but they're also linked in the description. And my Instagram account for the Comic Book Community Awards, if you guys could sub that up and share, I appreciate it. Just really like to try to get the word out. Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks for stopping in, and thanks for all the subs to all the great channels. So appreciate it. Thank you. And you think my face is made for cameras? I mean, I started to grow the beard to help cover it up a little bit more. I might buy one of Taylor Winder's hats and just pull it over my head altogether. So, yeah, I definitely have a face made for radio, but here we are on YouTube. So, Sleep at the Hat, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate all of your insights on the NFT stuff. But yeah, you have to, anytime you're investing for profit, you need to be, right. I think you always have the disclaimer in your videos. Yeah, you just, I'm just some guy in my basement, right? So you want to be careful with, what you follow. But it's definitely interesting time with the NFTs. I am, interested to see what DC does with them now that they've given away a bunch of these free NFTs around the fandom event, to see what happens, with those as well. So, yeah, I think that is really it. Unless you guys got anything else in the comments that you want to, chat about or have questions about. Like I said, links down in the descriptions, bunch of channels to sub up if you're not. Promiscuous Time Traveler IG's got that link. Comic Book Community Awards. Go vote if you have. Thank you, but please share it out. We're trying to get over 500 ballots in. We're about 15 or so away. So, well, or you could show your face, but put your Halloween costume on. Put something over your face, maybe. I've seen some channels do that where they have costume, full mask on, and it's outside of the Halloween season. It's a little creepy, but to each its own. Yes. It's like the wild, wild west out there, right? NFTs and crypto and things. It's interesting and exciting, but also scary all at the same time, right? Because you don't know where things are going to go, and I having, young kids, who are young adults, 19, 20, in their early 20s, they just roll with these type of things. But then talking to some of my my in-laws or my mom, they're like, digital currency is like they just are not on board, right? So you just kind of see it generationally, how people are dealing with the changes that we're seeing now. So, Fable Station, thanks for joining. Oh, you did? I didn't know that, War Machine. You did a mask too? Yeah, I mean, I guess, there are certain reasons why people might want to not show their face because of, personal reasons or maybe work. I know some people, there are some companies or positions that maybe, this could be a conflict for, or they don't want them, representing, misrepresenting, maybe, because you're a part of a company or something. So I can see why somebody may not want. I mean, I think it comes down to, some channels you're watching, you're watching for, comic books and what people are showing. Sometimes it's the personality, so you want to see the person. So yeah, I mean, the NFT stuff that Sleeping's been putting out is really great. Well, I don't think when I look at content, one of the things that draws me into content is being a collector of comic books. I'm looking at what other people, are, picking up, and there's covers that I haven't seen. So, haul videos and unboxings are I think are just always interesting, to the fellow, fellow collector, right? Thanks, K Titus. Yeah. K Titus he's always promoting, subbing up other channels or helping channels grow. He's always doing shout out videos. His songs are, his little, songs and little, songs, the little jingles that he's writing and singing on his channel are great. So yeah, appreciate everybody stopping in. Woke up late. Yeah, I tend to get up early on a Saturday and try to get my weekend started. So get my to-do list knocked off, and then I can, kick back and watch some football on Sunday or whatever it may be. So, yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Yeah, right. How is that going? Right. The dislike video. I know I disliked it. I hadn't checked back with it. But Comic Journey was doing an experiment with a video just to see how many dislikes he could get on it, and then see how YouTube treated it. Because there's been some discussion about the YouTube algorithm and any interaction with a video, whether you like, dislike, comment, whatever you do, helps. The theory is that helps the channel. So he put up a dislike video that he was just asking people to just dislike it. So definitely check that out and help him with that. That experiment. I'll have to go back and check how many. What's the total dislike count you got on it, Comic? Do we have? Last I checked, there were, or I think when I hit my dislike, there was probably under 20 or so. Yeah, and Comic Journey. If you make an appearance, we could bring the Kool-Aid Man on, or maybe that's what you should dress up as. maybe instead of showing your face, is you dress up as the Kool-Aid Man. I think, and you could do a live, or maybe you interview the Kool-Aid Man. I mean, I've only ever heard him say, "Oh yeah," but Brandon, thanks for stopping in. And let's see, Brandon, are we going to ask what is your favorite Looney Tunes character? Is that coming up in the chat here? So yeah, comic. I think you're onto something. I think maybe the Kool-Aid Man should make an appearance. Colossal failure from the fact that people have liked the video, or you're just not getting enough, or what? Nice, Brandon. Good. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Brandon, if you haven't subbed up his channel, definitely go check out his channel. If you're into the Looney Tunes, and who isn't? Who doesn't like the classic, Bugs Bunny or Roadrunner? So definitely check that out. Yeah, see, Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Check it out. Little Acme box dropping on somebody's head. I mean, who doesn't like that? So, comic journey. So failure from what perspective? Did it? I know people were liking the video instead of disliking it, so maybe that is skewing the experiment. So, I appreciate everybody joining this morning. Like I said, all of the information's down in the description. I did some shout outs, the Comic Book Community Awards, some Instagram stuff. So definitely check all of those things out. Definitely would, need some help spreading the word on the Comic Book Community Awards. If you follow my Instagram account for the Comic Book Community Awards, if you can help spread that word, that would. Yeah, the dislike is not something I use too often, but in Comic Journey's case, maybe it felt a little weird, but then I remembered, one or two of his rants, and I was able to very easily. Okay, that's what I thought, right? Too many people are liking it. Okay. Silver Scorpion, thanks for stopping in this morning. Yeah, we got a bunch of people checking out it, so I appreciate everybody coming in. Subbing up each other that you're not subbed up to. I appreciate that. If you don't know Silver Scorpion, he does a lot of coin collecting, content and videos. So it's definitely interesting. It's interesting to see the different aspects of collecting, right? You've got coins, you've got toys, you've got cards. There's a lot of card channels that I've watched. Interesting to see some of the unboxings or opening of packs. Obviously we've got the comics, and you've got digital collectibles now. So it's so interesting to see all the different areas that people are interested in and things that they're collecting. Looney Tunes chat, yep. So yeah, I'm loved watching the Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny, and stuff as a kid, but I don't see them on that often anymore. They used to be reruns, replays, things like that, but I don't see them anymore. So Brandon, let us know where we can find them other than your channel. Yeah, I think that's a problem for a lot of us. We probably collect too many things, right? But yeah, I mean, it's just interesting to see everybody's niche, right? What they like, and then pops, right? I didn't even mention pop figures. How many channels are just dedicated to the collecting of pop figures? It's amazing. All the different areas that people and then there's some that collect all of the different things, right? toys, pops, comics, you know, and I think Slim Comics and More. He's been releasing some baseball or sports cards videos. I didn't even know he collected sports cards, so it's just interesting to see what everybody's into and collecting. So, all right, guys. So I think we're going to wrap it up. Like I said, shout outs. Check out all the channels in the description. Comic Book Community Awards. Follow my. I'm sure most everybody in here has voted. If you haven't, please go vote. cbcawards.org. 3 weeks left to vote there. Follow my Comic Book Community Instagram account if you would, and help me share out the reminders. We have 3 weeks left for finalist voting, so I'm trying to spread the word as much as I could. So if you could, follow that account and share some of the posts that I'm putting up, that would be helpful. So Slim is worth it. Yeah, he's got a great channel. I love his Sunday stuff where he's out with the family and he's showing video of them, out grabbing lunch or at Six Flags or whatever he's doing. It's great to see that he's out and about with the family. That's always good to see. Yes, IG needs some more love. Or Fable, maybe you come over here on the dark side over here to YouTube. But yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that we're looking to do next year, because the Instagram community is so tightly coupled with YouTube, because YouTube doesn't have a good way to communicate. I mean, obviously you can post comments and things, but there's no way to send direct messages, things like that. So Instagram is so coupled with it, and there are a lot of people that like Fable, like yourself, who just only have a channel or do stuff on Instagram. So yeah, that's one of the things that I'd like to help try to incorporate next year in the awards. Is it's really a community award. So whether you're on YouTube or Instagram, that we really want to try to include everybody. So there were just one Instagram channel on the comic book cleaning and pressing that got nominated, but that was really the only Instagram channel. I mean, there were Instagram accounts that got nominations. They just didn't have enough nominations. So hopefully next year we can make that grow. Yeah, I mean, that's what's great about Instagram, being able to direct message or create group chats and discuss things or share. Even people are sharing their videos to go check out. So that communication piece, I think, is really key. With coupled with the YouTube channel. So Gamma, yep. You're right. Yeah, Gamma. He was I couldn't think of the channel name or the Instagram, but yeah, he was. So I think he's the lone Instagram rep in the award. So hopefully next year we can expand that. So I think I mentioned this to you before, Brandon. It's Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny's the man. I think it's quieted down. I think people have gotten over their initial, shock or whatever the bad feelings were. I think we've gotten past that. So that's good. 4 days. Well, happy birthday, Brandon, or happy early birthday for you, man. Hope you have I hope you have a great day there. So like I said, I think we're going to wrap it up. We're just under an hour. So appreciate everybody coming out this morning. Jumping in, check out all of the links below, shout outs and comic book community awards. And thank you to everybody who commented and to the winners, Punisher and Churchill. Just definitely hit me up, send me a message on Instagram, and I will get your prizes out. Probably won't be today, probably be Monday of next week, but I'll be able to get those out. So is that his name? So, all right, guys, thanks very much again for joining. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you. I have some content coming out this week. I don't even remember exactly what it is, but I'll definitely be back here next Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, and we'll share the link. So if anybody's looking to join and come chat with me so I can save my voice, I appreciate it. So, yeah, no problems. No problems. I appreciate you coming in and catching some of it. So, well, thanks, guys. Like I said, have a great weekend, and thanks for